Good evening, my fellow strangers. This is Mrs. Strange, and on tonight's episode of Stranger Universe, I will talk about the Duffer Brothers potentially leaving Netflix and the impact it could have on the future of the Stranger Things franchise. Before we start, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more episodes from Stranger Universe. Turn on your notifications to never miss another episode again. Follow us on our social media platforms to stay updated with Mrs. Strange and the Stranger Universe family every day. And now, let us begin. After what seemed like a slow day of boredom, Deadline just broke news that could shock the average Stranger Things fan. The Duffer Brothers, creators of the iconic Netflix original series, are in advanced negotiations with Paramount to exclusively create film and television at the legacy studio that was just acquired by Skydance in a global merger last week. The deal would reunite the Duffers with Cindy Holland, Paramount's new head of streaming, who greenlit Stranger Things at Netflix after the brothers were rejected by multiple TV studios and companies over the years. The big emphasis that a lot of news outlets are emphasizing from this move is that, according to sources from Deadline, the Duffer Brothers want to focus on movies for the big screen. If this deal materializes, it would not only enable them to explore the theatrical realm in a manner that Netflix never did, but also pave the way for the Duffer Brothers to collaborate on their first feature film in over a decade. Their last film project, which marked their feature directorial debut in 2015, was the thriller film Hidden, which had a modest box office performance, grossing $400,000. However, a Paramount-supported theatrical release, following their massive success with Stranger Things, would likely benefit from a more prominent advertising campaign and a significantly larger audience reach. Paramount boasts extensive experience in major theatrical releases across various genres. In recent years, they have successfully brought to the screen numerous hits, including the billion-dollar legacy action sequel Top Gun: Maverick, the Scream movies, and the Sonic franchise. If they were to exit Netflix and leave Stranger Things on the hands of other creators, it would help shaken things up a little by having new blood take over the franchise, but at the same time, it's best if the original creators can stay as producers or at least offer their stamps of approval. With that said, the Duffers still have plenty of work to do with Netflix. Stranger Things 5 is still set to air across the holidays this year, starting at Thanksgiving and continuing through Christmas and New Year's. Then in 2026, Stranger Things Tales from 85 will premiere as the franchise's first animated series. They are also developing several Stranger Things projects via their Upside Down Pictures studio, including the live-action spin-off that Finn Wolfhard recently described as an anthology, like the show was initially meant to be. Currently, Stranger Things: The First Shadow is playing on Broadway after a successful run in London, and will have ramifications on the plot of the upcoming final season later this year. As for their new deal with Paramount, I wish the Duffer Brothers a lot of luck and success with the current theatrical landscape of movies. It seems like audiences have grown accustomed to waiting for films to arrive on streaming platforms. The only guaranteed successes on the big screen are big IPs, live-action remakes, and video game adaptations. With that said, Paramount has a rich library of content, and I wonder if the Duffer Brothers will cover one of those properties if this deal goes through. We shall see. Overall, very tendentious times. And that is all that we have for today. Are you sad to see that the Duffer Brothers might leave Netflix for bigger and better things? Or should they stay and make more Stranger Things? Today's special shout-out is for Didesh Vlogger. To get a chance at becoming our next special Stranger Universe shout-out, type it down in the comments section below. Turn on your notifications to never miss another Stranger Universe episode like this one. Join us on our episode premieres to interact with Mrs. Strange and other members of the Stranger Universe family. Thank you all for watching. I am Mrs. Strange, and this is Stranger Universe. Over and out.